As a bike reviewer, I feel like I do a pretty good job of paring down my spare bike parts, but it's been a while since I've done it and things are starting to accumulate. So I've got this bin here that's just a disheveled mess of extra parts and accessories. This whole toolbox I need to organize. Everything in the shed is just like, I don't like to think about it. Got a couple frame sets. This basket is just storage now, so I guess you can stay. And then this whole box of this whole box. Oh, it's something that I never have to clean out and get rid of and downsize. This message from our sponsor, Wabi Cycles. Points of riding a bike is to have fun, and Wabi's bikes are the most fun that I've ever had throwing a leg over a bike. Stick around to the end of the video to learn about what makes their frame sets so special. The first step to downsizing is to just lay everything out and see what I even have. So, this will be my wares rug, like I'm at the flea market. Bro, I totally forgot that I just have an Azumi Kai Super Toughness chain just lying around. What the heck? This is like a $90 chain. Look at all these cogs I am no longer using because I now have a White Industries hub that uses... there goes the Dura-Ace. Oh my gosh, even more cogs. And how many Dura-Ace lock rings do I have? Now this is the stuff I'm afraid of because I don't even remember what the heck is in here. Well, that's everything. I honestly didn't know I had so many drop bars. A lot of this stuff I forgot that I even had. And I know this portion of the process is going to hurt some of you that's coming up, because I am just going to outright donate some things. I am just outright going to throw away some things. And you may be thinking, oh, but you could sell that for 15 bucks or whatever on Facebook Marketplace. I don't care. I just want it gone. The space that I get in exchange for either throwing something away, throwing it in the recycling, or donating it, if it still can be used, is worth so much more to me than going and taking pictures of it, waiting for people to responding to lowball offers. It's like, well, you're asking for 15, but I can do $3. I don't want anything to do with it. Just having the peace of mind and getting all this junk out of the way is so much better to me than the few dollars that I can make by selling it, by putting in a lot of effort. And keep in mind that a lot of the stuff that I got and forgot that I even have, I got for free anyway. So if somebody else can use it at my local bike co-op and they can sell it to help keep the lights on or whatever, that is a win for me. I'm not really losing out on anything, except if I keep this, I'll have a lot of clutter, a lot of stuff that I don't like having, and a lot of mental space that is dedicated to organizing all this junk in my extra parts bin, which I plan on getting rid of, and in the shed. Is it possible to get rid of an extra parts bin? We will try. So I'm pretty ruthless when it comes to downsizing. I just like to have stuff that I will reasonably use and that I really enjoy. Let's start with handlebars because I need space. The Nitto Albastache bars. I just got them a few months ago, but I'm thinking this is a donate. I'll hit up some friends and see if they want it, but yeah, I'm not really feeling these bars. I never really got comfortable on them. I'm keeping the bar ends though. These came off of a Pure Fix that I reviewed. That's a donate. These came, okay, these are my brother's track drops, NJS. I shouldn't be getting rid of other people's stuff, so that's a keep. And then these FSA drops, compact drops, came off of my my All City Nature Boy build. Jeez, it's been a while since I've had these handlebars. I honestly didn't know I still had these. All right, donate. No, oh, everything's fine. It's all aluminum and steel. It's fine. I didn't know I still had these either. These came off of an event tin that I reviewed, the Andreas, which they don't even make anymore. That was a sick bike. Too bad they're an e-bike company now. Donate. And then these three, I have 42 centimeter Nitto noodles. Love them. 48 centimeter Nitto noodles, same exact handlebar. Love them. And of course, as these are ridiculous, but I love my Nitto B903 Fairweather Bull Moose bars. That's a keep for sure. This helmet is straight up cracked. Trash. I bought this Thompson Elite at a swap meet. I was told it was 27.2. It turns out it's a weird size. It's like 28.0 or something. I can never use this. Sketchy carbon C-post, that's all banged up and scratched up. I will save some poor soul the hassle and I will throw it away for them. I know this one's gonna hurt some of you, but I have this Thompson stem and 2 out of the 4 bolts are stripped. It's cooked. You can't use it. I can't donate it. I can't sell it. All it can do is just sit on a table and look pretty. But I'm not gonna do that. And I'm just gonna toss it. Once upon a time, I rode clipless pedals. I got these old school Time Attacks. Not sure how much they're worth now, but I never really cared to ride clipless again. Dang, I remember Aventon gave me this chainring to try out with the Aventon Andreas because it came with Sugino Messengers or RD2s or something. And it has barely any miles on it, but it's 130 BCD and I'm not gonna use it. I mean, I'll use them eventually, dude. A very rusty Izumi Super Toughness. Garbage. I have finished reviewing the Tyrant Beastie and the Tyrant Legacy, and the original plan and what I normally like to do is just send the bikes back to whomever after I'm done reviewing the bike. But after I published my review videos and was getting ready to ship these bikes back, Tyrant told me, just keep them, do whatever you want with them, sell them, help run the channel, donate them, give them away, do whatever you want, because shipping bikes back is very time consuming and very costly. So I need to take a trip to VeloTrap tomorrow and see if we can sell these on consignment. If you're in the Sacramento area, check out the Tyrant Beastie and the Tyrant Legacy, the same exact ones that I reviewed at VeloTrap. All this on the rug is what I'm keeping as just spare parts. I've pared down most of the stuff, and everything back here is either going back to friends, getting given to friends, or getting sold and donated. So it's not a lot of stuff. It's mostly consumables. This needs to go back to my friend Min. This will get sold on consignment through VeloTrap. That is getting donated. This wheel actually has a seized cog on it. I tried cutting through it. I don't like talking about it. And then I accidentally nicked the spoke a little bit. Somebody at Bike Kitchen can figure that out, but it's still perfectly usable. There's another side for the threads. Lots of stuff. See, this is why I don't super enjoy reviewing bikes. I don't know, it's like such a stupid problem to have. It's like I got free bike stuff. That's amazing, and it really is. But it's also a pain in the butt to figure out what I'm doing with all this stuff after I'm done reviewing it. So hopefully all this stuff can find a new home at the Sacramento Bike Kitchen for a ridiculously good price. So my goal is to get rid of the dreaded parts bins. These plastic containers are just such junk. Like, all they do is collect junk with how deep they are. Stuff gets thrown in it, it gets all piled around, and it's just not a good time. Like, it's just a nightmare for storage. And I'm looking at all my stuff and I'm thinking, this could probably, besides the tires, fit inside of this toolbox that I got for free from my neighbor because they were just throwing it out. Because most of these are just empty, and I feel like you could do some pretty cool bike storage with it. So all of that, and most of that, needs to go into this red toolbox. But I also cut out some drawer liners to cover up this nasty part, and so that tools and parts aren't sliding around and getting damaged and scratching each other. I'm pretty happy with this. It's so much freer in here of at least my junk. It still has a lot of other people's junk in here. But, oh, that's so good. I have to say I'm really proud of my organization. Let me walk you through it. All right, here's the toolbox. Pretty much anything you would need to work on a fixed gear. It could be more organized, but I know where everything is, and that's what matters. And then over here we have like the cleaning and gooping up station. Top drawer, bike locks. I can just easily grab it when I'm heading out, put it in my bag. Second drawer, my daily things. So here's my tool roll that I'll take on pretty much every ride. Lights, fenders, light mounts, saddle cover. So these two are like my my daily ride stuff. And then we have less frequently used tools. And then smaller spare parts, cogs, brakes, just stuff that I might use on a seasonal basis. And then the bigger spare parts, so handlebars, pedals, the stuff that I want to change out when I'm feeling saucy, or if I just want to try something different with my build. Chain rings, chains, pedals, you got it. And that is it. Isn't that beautiful? Don't look at that. I'll take care of that tomorrow. But something I'm taking care of today is this message from our sponsor, Wabi Cycles. My Wabi Special is the most fun bike that I've ever ridden. The way Wabi's bikes are designed is very holistic. They look at every single thing to make sure that it gives you the best ride quality for your money as possible. Wabi's fixed gear and single speed bikes are constructed with a mostly road-like geometry that's slightly more aggressive for the preferences of us fixed gear riders, because most of us that are buying fixed gear bikes are riding them on the street anyway. And they help to bring the ride quality to life with very lively, supple Reynolds 725 or Columbus Spirit tubing. The way that these tube sets flex, they plane really nicely where it feels like the bike is giving in, it's pliable, but still springing back and giving you a responsive ride quality. Because it is steel, it's durable, it can take a beating, it can be locked up, it can be crashed. I have crashed these multiple times before, and they're totally fine. It's the most fun, most reliable daily bike that I've ever ridden. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, be sure to check out Wabi Cycles, linked in the description. And Fixie famous shoutouts to David K, Salvador Lombroso, Julian Corona, Brandon Black, Brent David, Mario Perez, Ted Onchi, and Breakless.Illini for helping to make these fixed gear videos possible through their support on Patreon. And remember that life is short, but don't make it shorter. So be sure to ride your bike every day to be reasonably dangerous.